But that reminded me how AJ tried to get himself in trouble, tried to get us in trouble when he was 6 years old and we were in California. And you had gotten pulled over for the tent. You had the tent on the Cadillac windows, and you got pulled over for having tent in California, right? Isn't that what it was?
No, I thought I was getting pulled over for tent on the windows. But when I seen the guy behind me with his light on, I thought, oh, he must be pulling me over for tent on my windows. And I told him when he came up to the window, he goes, you know why I pulled you over? I said, I think it's probably because of the tent on the windows. He goes, no. He says, you waited to the last moment to make that turn, and your tires caught the white line, so I thought I'd just pull you over and see what was going on. I said, well, I'll tell you what's going on. I said, my dad lives that way, and my son lives this way, and I hadn't seen neither one of them in many, many years, and I was debating all the way up to the last second if I should go see Dad first or go see my son first. And it looks like my son won at the last second. And so he goes, well, where are you from? I said, from Kentucky. He goes, where at Kentucky? And I told him, Cerulean. He says, where's that at? It's by the land between the lakes. And then he was like excited because he's like, well, that's where I'm retiring to. And he's going, I'm retiring to Paducah, and I'm going to be getting a boat and going all up and down them rivers. And so we were having big old fun on the side of the road talking about Kentucky, and we forgot all about what he pulled me over for. And but AJ was in the back, hey, officer, hey, officer, hey, officer. And after about 30,000 officers, the officer said, well, what do you want? And
he was 6. Remember, he was 6 at the time.
He says, well, I'm not in my booster seat. And he goes, well, that's good for you.
Yeah, that's right. Because AJ, that was half
AJ was ratting me out to the cop.
That was half his life ago. He's 12 now. And that was half his life ago when it was June of 2018, and he was legally supposed to be in the booster seat, but for some reason he wasn't.
Because it was hard plastic and it was hurting his butt.
Yeah, that's right.
And we rode all the way out from Kentucky to California.
Yeah.
I had to give the guy a break, his butt was hurting right around that plastic.
6-year-old, yeah.
So I told him, yeah, you can get out of it. But then he was like, ho, I'm going to turn my dad in.
Yeah, he's like, officer, look at me. I'm not in my booster seat.
Officer says, well, good for you, boy.
So that is something that AJ will never live down. We will never let him forget that at age 6, he was trying to turn you in, that he was in his booster seat.
He's me out. And dirty, rotten fink.
And he said, so I wonder if that officer, he was getting close to retirement age, wasn't he? 6 years ago, or was he still kind of young? I don't remember.
Well, he looked young, but he was definitely excited about talking about Paducah, Kentucky, because that's his dream, to one day get a boat and go up and down the rivers around there. I guess he was a John Sawyer kind of follower or something like that. What's that Sawyer kid?
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer. Yeah. He said he'd read them books about the Tom Sawyer and all them going up and down them rivers.
Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah, and he said, man, that's always been his dream, to go up and down them rivers. Here we are on the side of the road with all this traffic going by, talking about what he wants to do in retirement and stuff. So.
And all because we were from that area in Kentucky. So, but just to be clear, in California, window tinting is illegal.
He said you must not have been here for a long time. We haven't bothered anybody for window tint in a really long time. So
okay.
I said, well, I remember when I did live here, they were harassing people for a window tint. He said, wow, have a great day.
Yeah.
I think he gave us his card too, didn't he?
Somewhere, I'm sure, but
wanted to stay in contact with us. So.
Well, that didn't last, now did it? But
it's probably over there with my mini cards.
Oh yeah, it might be.
I've got thousands of cards from people.
But that was 6 years ago, and we got to see your mom and your dad and William. And Stephen's son William is going to be 25 this month. He's going to be 25 on the 25th. So it's his golden birthday. He's going to be 25 on November the 25th, and he was born on Thanksgiving 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And he is twice AJ's age. He's exactly 12 and a half years older than AJ. AJ is 12 and a half, and William, his older half brother, is 25 around Thanksgiving. So 12 and a half years older and now twice his age. Pretty interesting.
Yep.
And that's one of the things that was nice about AJ going on the road with you is he got to see William twice.
Yep. That it did.
Well, all right. That's what's going on with us. It's been a very busy day with all the washing machine drama and working on...
I didn't get any work done.
Yes, you did.
Stuck some decals on there. And the wind came along and wrinkled it all up. So, but I ain't worried about it. I just wanted to see how it would look. I think it's perfect. It's a perfect look for I thought it would be. And getting them on there, I can see it's the perfect look for the truck. It's just what I was thinking that would work on the truck with my imagination. And, yeah, so when I get maybe this summer, I'll peel those off and put new ones on. Because on the driver's side, what I did was I cut them into little panels about this big. It's a lot easier getting it on. But the first time I put it on, it was 6 foot long, and the wind caught it, and it was all twisted, and so messed it all up. But it looks good for now. I mean, it is a shredded flag, so it doesn't really matter how tore up it is, right?
That's true. Well, that's true.
So, and I got the shredded look to go with, the old paint that the old girl has, so it blends in perfectly. So
that's true.
So anyway,
that's true. Well, all right, Mr. Big Belly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting fingers.
I'm not giving you any
Have
fingers.
a wonderful day. Have lots of fun wherever you are. God bless. Yes, and I'm Big Belly.
And I'm Bumbles. And together,
we are Mumble Bumbles.
We are Big Belly. Say it. We are Big Belly.
Rebuilds.
No! We are Big Belly
Bumbles.
Love you, Steven.